Is anybody? Oh, hi, Lemmy. How are you? Hey, Sai. How you doing, man? No, I'm not trying to confuse, man. I asked, something came up, and then I says, well, see, the thing is, the timing is not that much important because even if you can see, my problem right now is half of the world can attend, but not the other half, right? So it doesn't matter how I change the timing. Somebody's gonna, some people will be able to attend live, and some has to watch the recording. so, so that's how it is, So, but yeah, today is Saturday, so in the evening, I had to do something. So, yeah. All right. So, no, I know you're joking. So it doesn't matter, if you can't, then you will see the recording anyway because I always send out the recording. And then all the recordings, by the way, are uploaded. So for some new people, if you forgot or if you don't know, they are always uploaded. Sometime I, forget. So, but sometimes they get delayed. But most of them are on my website on the before chart and previous webinar recordings. So they are there always. You can go and watch all the recordings anytime you feel like. I know that. I know that. Don't worry. All right. I'm gonna show you something very interesting. If you make a habit out of it, I don't need to because I know more or less. But for new people, it will be very helpful to understand the market and to get to the bottom or to the root of the things that are happening. So, to get a general idea, what are the traders about to do? Like. Uh, and no broker will tell you that okay, so many, maybe 1,000 or 5,000 traders are short of this, or like a volume, right? Volume is always hidden. Brokers don't tell you that because then it's very easy. If you see that out of 1,000 traders, 800 are short, then the damn thing is gonna go down. So might as well just short it, right? It's easy, but they don't show you. They don't tell you the volume. There are a couple of volume indicators, but they're all, bogus. They tell you after the facts, kind of thing. So, but this, how many of you are familiar with this thing? It says CFTC, Commitment of Traders, or Commodity Future Trading Commission. Anybody heard of that? Ty, do you know that? What is it? Philip, what is CFTC? You heard of that? Okay, good. Do you use it, Philip? Do you take a look every week? You should take it every week. Yeah, COT report, right? Yeah, sorry, COT report, right? Yeah, same thing. Lemmy says no idea. Okay, COT, Commitment of Traders. Some some says CFTC, some say Commitment of Traders. Uh, Same thing, COT, Commitment of Traders. Okay, this is. Let me. Okay, I opened it already, but let me open. There are some people doesn't know at all. From the beginning, and then I'll explain it too. So if you type on a Google CFTC, this is what, and then just enter. Okay, so this is where you're gonna go. This is the website. Okay, and this is U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission. What we need to see is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange report. The report tells you that how many long or short of different things are added last week. And that shows in term that what are these people are most interesting in either short or long. Okay, the amount tells you right there. All right. So if we have like more shorts added to the previous week, that means the traders are interested in weakening that currency, shorting it, so that currency will get weaker. the following week. They're whatever the reason is, if the shorts, more shorts are added or more longs are added or more, maybe they are taken out, so the plus or minus reading will tell you that. So this is where you go. Okay, mark it down if you have to on your computer immediately. Open a Google, go there, cftc.gov. This website comes in. Where we go is down here. You'll see the different formats. You see here, this is a Chicago Mercantile Exchange. This is and the long format. Okay, so this is when you open that, then you get this page here. Okay. Don't get intimidated. This, it's too many figures, but we're gonna look only one figure. Okay, and we're not gonna be a PhD in this, looking and reading the report. We're not up to that. We just want to see how many shorts and longs. So it's a lot of different. And see, this here is the open interest. This is, by the way, I'm gonna go and analyze this British pound, because that is the main bread and butter right now for us, right? Since the Brexit. So what is happening to British pound, and what are the traders out there doing to it? Here in the report at the top it says, well, by the way, you can go and you can see thousands of things. It's different. See Canadian dollar here, and butter is here. So, meat here, cattle are here, everything. This is cattle feeder, right? This is random, like lumber, live cattle. It gives you reports about almost everything. Okay, milk. Okay, so you look for whatever you needing. You need at the time when you wanted to look at it. For example, cheese. You want to buy cheese? Okay, go ahead. Take a look around this, read that. So Russian ruble, you don't trade that. Yeah, Canadian dollar, of course, as a part of Forex. Yeah, we are interested in that sometimes. I'm not, but a lot of people. Swiss franc. It's I'm kind of mad at them, so don't look at it much. Peso, we don't care. Now you have British pound. Okay, so now you stop here. That okay, this is what it is, and underneath that is Japanese yen. So both are very important. So let's take a look at the British pound. It's a Chicago Mercantile Exchange, commitment of trader, futures only, August 9th. They cut off that August 9th, and then they send it. It's a few days later, a few days, delayed, but this is still very good, just to get an idea. Okay. So what we look for is, see here, you see open interest, forget about that, non-commercial, long, short, okay, and then commercial, long, short, and then gives you total, and then, commercial, and if you don't know, don't bother right now, I don't want to explain it, it's some, it has to do with the farmers, okay, they try to hedge their contracts, their long-term deals. And they try to hedge or protect themselves by hedging and doing the opposite, actually, basically. That is just in case if they have they are thinking, well, see, if they made a contract that we're gonna give you the crop for so much, and then after 6 months later, and then 6 months later the money, the currency changes, the value of it, so they might have to get a lot less. So forget about that. I don't want to get into that detail. But non-commercial, we're gonna look for the non-commercial figures and what are they telling us. So it says here, it says change in commitment from August 2. So this report is August 9th. And so what happens since August 2 to August 9? What are the sentiment of the traders? Whether they are going short or long for this pound. And the figures will tell you. Yeah, that's another very good reason. All right, so here you can see this change in commitment. Okay, so see this is the figure here, and this is the figure here, right? So long is a positive figure, means long added to the previous number. So the long added is 2,148. The shorts are added 9,715. So let's say each number is 1 equal to 1 trader. So or a long position, for example, long position. So here we you got Long position or short position? It's a position. One number is the one position. So it's 2,148 long positions were added compared to 9,715 positions, short positions were added to the previous week. So what do you think is going to happen? Where more traders are going? We got a lot more short position open compared to the last week. I mean, this report is last week, but compared to the, a week before that. Okay. This report ends here, August 9. So what happened is this from '02 to '09, traders open this many short positions. So they are looking for shorting the pound, only pound alone. Okay, not pound Aussie, pound USD, or pound, individual currency. Okay, so obviously the short sentiment is much higher than the long sentiments. People don't want to go long. People are not thinking in terms of that the pound is going to get strong. They are thinking and trading that the pound is going to get much weaker. All right, it's more than four times than the long position. The short positions are 9,715 added to 2,141. It's the ninth. The ninth. You see the report, it says August the 9th. Yeah, the Thursday. It comes out Thursday. Okay. And then the date is always like, the second and the ninth. I'm going to go in the passage to in just a minute. Okay. So I'm just showing you the current one. Okay. So this is the latest report, came last week. And then the Thursday, and then we had Friday, and now today Saturday, right? So you can get a pretty good idea that what is going to happen to pound. Similarly, if you go down a little bit and you see Japanese yen, and then you see that what happened here. Japanese yen, you know that the Japanese yen is keep getting strong, right? So you can see it reflects here. See here, long positions from the last week added 10,144 more long positions are added compared to you have 3,000 short added. So here the sentiment is yen is gonna get strong. So if you know these sentiment, and then if so the bottom line, the summary for these two numbers or the currencies, the pound, a lot shorts were added. Yen, a lot of longs are added. So pound is gonna get weaker. Yen is gonna get strong. So what the hell is gonna happen to pound yen? It's just common sense now. already taken positions, bro. They're already taken. Okay, so they are done deals. So what is the effect next week? You will see the effect the next week. So the following week, you can guarantee, not guarantee, but it's obvious that the pound is gonna get weaker and then yen is gonna get strong. So the end result would be, in terms of pound yen, is gonna drop from the cliff, and it has been, right. That's what it's doing. So what do you look for, long or short pound yen, after looking at this thing? It's a very simple thing. Before that, we get into that discuss. Yeah, right. See how hard it is. Sell, sell, sell. That's what we're doing, right? At least I have been doing that, and you know it. The latest was, let me show you. I probably didn't show you yet, but this was the first trade was closed, and you can see here another one. I opened the 12th, not the 12th, 11th, I guess. You see this one here? On the 11th, it went up again. I closed my short from here around here when I see blue, but then I got cheated, and that thing's dropped furthermore. But I left it alone. I was playing around then pound Aussie at that time, right? But then it went up again and gave you again rinse, repeat, same picture here, here, same picture. Keep coming up. Right. Right. Now you got it. Now, Sai, you getting on track, bro. And you can take it from here or the short 20-minute chart as well. 15 brick size. I call it BS chart. Brick size 15 BS chart, right? So yeah, there was a couple of emails, and one especially there was asking me that the SL is too much here and that the setup is here, but the SL is too much. So I should I left it alone. Knowing all this thing, to be honest with you, as a trader, as a good trader, and knowing all the knowledge that you guys have already, and today I just showed you something more important of very, very good is that, if CFT you have it in COT, if you have it in front of you, and you get the, very good picture, and then you confidently you can even trade without an SL, but I would not suggest it. I never did. I don't teach it. So what you do is you can go on a 20-minute charts, and right around when it's there, when it's here already, then you start looking for your short, and doing your other things like placing the fib and 40-minute chart lows like this one, and if there is any other, and then daily numbers and weekly, monthly numbers. Draw your lines and see which area is more, strong, and if you can find a short setup right there. And as soon as you do, you know that 40 minutes is ready to drop. And if you get that over there, let me show you just in a minute. Okay, Philip. Yeah. Okay, let me go on. Let me see if I can. GJ. Okay. First, let's go and take a look. Few numbers there, monthly number and all that. If we can find any on pound yen. Uh, where was it? Okay, right here. What is 32? Around 32 area, right? All right. So now let's go on a weekly chart. Let's see. No, there's nothing here. Here you have different numbers, right? On a monthly chart, 3202, 3346, and this and that, right? So what you do is you take these numbers. And then you start dropping on see on a daily chart as well. You can find small numbers here there, and then you drop, and then you see that which number is coming in the vicinity, or the fib number or something like that. 4-minute chart as well. Just you have to look that what is the reason. Maybe there is a pivot point around the corner or something like that. But if you notice, let me refresh the 1-minute chart real quick. Because, let me see if I can. Okay. See, I had it marked, but I don't know where the chart go. Anyway, what was the time there? Okay. See, these charts are from the other computer, from the other broker. What I'm showing you live was it's a different broker. That's 11th. Let me see. Hold on just a minute on the other computer. Just a minute. Okay. And what happened here? Town yen. 3250. See, on a 40-minute chart here, you can see this is here. See this low here? Okay. You're going to take this, right? And this low is 132.21. So we go on a 20-minute chart, 132.21. Mark this here. Okay. Then This is, there's another one, a small one here, but I have to go on a live chart. Where am I going? Just above this one is this low here, 32.48. Okay, so we go and mark 32.48 here. Okay, and here then you go and draw your fib. Where did this fib come from? Um, where? Okay, here. Your fib, because this is what it's been doing. See here, exactly this is what it did. It went up. See these two lows here, and there was a number H4 low 33.88, and that's where you start dropping. So it's doing the same thing here. This is the band here, and it went up there, and let's see what fib number coming in. Wow, okay, exactly 50%, which is 32.50. Draw that number over there too. Well, 32.48 is right there, so 32.50 is a couple of numbers right there. And at that area, you watch for a reversal or the setup, short setup. And you know that it's going to turn from there, and it's a very good solid chance that it's going to make the turn. So from there, you have two entries, regardless of this wave. And, if after dropping, and then if it gives you an entry here, or maybe later when the market opens up, you get another entry here, and then it goes down. Sometimes it's give you an entry below the wave as well. That is a gold mine. But if this 40-minute setup is there, the 40-minute setup is gonna be always above the wave on 20-minute. You understand that, right? So you can make an aggressive entry, which I call it. And this is right here. This is the one in these levels. Okay, we are above this level. First, for example, here this is the first number 132.23. Even if you make an entry here, it comes here 10 pips, you move your SL a little bit, then it goes up and then take you out. Maybe you lose 8, 10, 12, 15 pip right here. No big deal. In this area, there is another entry. This went up there. This indicator is coming down. Short setup here, short setup here, and that either this one or this one, your SL is never hit, and it came all the way down. Simple as that. Okay. So practice. You have a weekend, right? Today, tomorrow, go over different areas, find your 40-minute setups, and then you start go on a 20-minute setup and draw like maybe few numbers and a fib, and you will find exact spot where you will find short setups, or the opposite, whatever. You will find 20-minute setups, and that's what you want to take. Don't be afraid of hitting SL. SL in this case on a 20-minute chart, SL is always 25 pip. Okay, if the setup is there, most likely it moves in your favor, 10 pip or something, so you can move a little bit. And then if it goes, let's say if it moves 10 pip right here, for example, it came 10 pips down, you move your SL 10 pip, it takes you out for 10, 20, 15 pip loss. That's fine, because later on you made almost 155 pip. That's what this trade gave me. You see, this daily range tells you what the range is. The range is 210 pip. This is this dotted line. This is the daily open line. So the day was open here, it went up a little bit and it started dropping. It was about to short, so you had the whole day or whole range available for you that day. You see this white dotted line? It's a daily open line. The day opens up here. And then if the day opens up here and it's only maybe 20, 30 pip right around here from the low to the top, let's say it's 40 pip. The range is 210 pip, current day range. Well, even before that, you can see the average 60-day range is 290 pip. A lot. On a daily basis, it moves that much. So out of that, even if you lose here, 40 pip, then you still have 250 pip to go. Something like that. It's not going to be always exactly, but this range indicator gives you. So that day, we put a range of what current day range says 21 means not 21, it's 210 something. Okay, 200. This last digit in this indicator with this broker, my indicator messes up, but there's another number between 0 to 9, so it is 200 and between 210 or 200. So that is the range that day. So out of that, let's say if here from here to here 40 was gone, you made an entry somewhere here, then you have another 155, 160 pip to do it, and that's what it did, and that's what I just showed you there. Right, Ted, you got it. 216 pip. Okay, so this is it was this is the one. I took it, and here it is, 155 pip. We are here, and as soon as I see a reversal candle, bye bye. Thank you very much. Gone. Look how nicely from here, this indicator is just keep coming straight up, and then give you the entries. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. So now you just saw the commitment of trader thingy. Philip, do you understand now? I can do it on my own. When I'm alone, I'll make a video showing you different pairs doing the 40-minute setup and then entries on a 20-minute setup. So that will make you guys even easier than or explain in detail that different pairs do the same thing. You will find it there. Okay, and every 40-minute setup, when this, like Sai says, when it goes between 55 and 89, 89 is somebody was, I think it was I forgot the name, man. Yeah, he would call it money line. Okay. One of my students, he always come up with 400-500 a week. I'm talking about pips, not money, not dollar amount. 400-500 pips every week. Nicely. So he follows this black line, man. This black line is 89. So he call it money line. And you can see it yourself right here, right here, right here, then right here, then right here. It's a touch. Only this one here, it didn't touch, but you had so many things here, like 50% and this low and this low, and some other things were here there too, from weekly numbers. I'm not just, showing you, but you go and do the practice, you'll find it. Okay. And I was just looking at the I think USD yen did the same thing. Beautiful entry. Let me show you if I can quickly show you USD yen. See, this was pound Aussie. Yeah, that's the or where's the USD yen? Was this one, right? It's all the way. So it came up here, but this line gave it a bounce. Okay, so it went up very close to my SL and then dropped again. And my trade is still there open. Let me show you that. See, it came down here, but it got a bounce from there. But it went up there and then now came down here. Okay, so it's still holding. Why? Because yen is getting strong, and also I've told you the USD is gonna get weaker. So the same story. If you go on a COT, you will see the USD trades. How much long added, how much short added. Yen, you just saw that the longs were much more than the shorts. The amount of long added. So you know that in the yen, eventually, in between, what happened is that we have a small calendar, right? Small calendar, daily calendar, and it does have a different news. So when the news comes in, and then, for example, even if the commitment of trader, the COT report is telling you that the yen is going to get strong, but all of a sudden some news comes in, or maybe Wednesday night or Tuesday night, and the numbers are very bad, the yen is going to get a little jerk to the upside on the weak side. Okay, and that is only to give us another good setup. You understand? This little pullback was just to give you another setup. So those news, actually, if they go the opposite direction, it's even better, because that's what we need. We need a setup. A setup only will happen when the price goes in the opposite direction of our bias. We are saying that pound yen is going to go down, but you need an up move to give you a 40-minute setup, right? So don't you see that move against your as an opportunity, not as like, oh my God, it's supposed to go down, why is it going up? No, it is going up to give you an opportunity. All right, so just wait. This is the game of patience. Okay, you be patient and just wait, and the indicators are ready because I've been, man, keep coming short, huh? I just told you guys, but finally I have it, and I send it to my other computers on my desktop. So after the webinar, hopefully, well, I had to run, but I will start giving you when I come back, maybe like this evening. I'll start sending out that indicator, and but I wanted to make a small video as well explaining how to add and how to set levels and everything. Okay. So maybe I'll make that, and then also I'll make that complete template what I have here, not the cell sign and everything, but the moving averages, these lines, and then this indicator the way it is, and I'll save the template, and then I'll send the indicator and the template. So you just load the indicator and apply the template, then you will have this. Okay. No, I'm not done yet with that COT reports. I am just showing you this for I think Philip. And now I'm done, so I'm going to go back and explain you more. Hold on just a minute. Today, I just wanted to do that because this area is almost very nicely covered. We have a very, 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 very good thing here with this indicator and these candles and the setups. You know, I'm doing very, very nice, and I'm trying to teach you guys the same thing. But that's another big help from there because a lot of news are rumors out there. You hear this and that, but the COT report gives you actual, trades or longs or short added to into the market. Okay, and then you will see the effect later on. Anyway, yeah, right here, this is the one when it goes all the way up. Sam Hilo cross. You probably have it, Jack. And if you don't, just send me an email and I'll attach it. And then that and this template. All right. So this is how it is. This one was there, and then euro yen. I had a trade euro yen open, but it came and it knocked me out on a break even. This one, I think. And then, but later I found another entry, which was this. Look at how nicely it is. Again, the same scenario, Philip. You see this low here, this low here. I have the line mark here, and then you have FIB 61%, and then this is a monthly number. And this is a high here. I didn't mark it, but you should mark here this one as well. This one, keep an eye on. And then go on a 20-minute chart and then see where you're getting um, the short setup. And as soon as you have a short setup, take it. And this one, what happened to this one so far? Right here. Same thing, same, it looks like, it's the chart made, some artist has made this drawing, right? But they are real trade, real charts. You know that. Not other people out there, but they don't know what what kind of candles are these. But you know it. You already, you my subscribers. So all of my subscribers understand what kind of candles are these, and they are, you can see on your computers right now. These are the real trades. The first entry, this was the one, but I held it on a break even, and it went up again. Took me out. That's fine. And then again, 80 pip for nothing. It's very simple, right? And now the same thing again. The strength of yen is taking everything down, and it's gonna continue. So let's go back to the COT report. So this is the page. This is cftc.gov/market reports. Well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you from the beginning. Okay, forget about this. I'll close this. All right, Sai, just pay attention. Okay, now you open Google or whatever your browser is, if you're Internet Explorer or anything. And then on a Google, I'll type here. But in fact, direct on an address book here, I'll type CFTC and enter. That's all. CFTC, enter. The site will open up. Okay. Now, just the site, just go down all the way. You see this is a box, right? And then the second box and the third box. In the third box, you said current legacy reports. Current legacy reports. You go here, and the second report, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and you go for a long format, because that's what I understand. Maybe it's a better way to just look for the short setup, but I haven't tried it yet, so I'm not gonna go there. So just take the long format, open that up. So you have here futures only August 9th. This is the report came out August 9th. Okay, here you on the top you have butter. Always gonna be butter there. Then you have milk, and it's like blah blah blah. Non-fat dry milk and this and that. So you just keep going. Then you start seeing cattle and all that. And the first cheese, Russian ruble is the first one, the currency wise. Then Canadian dollar, right? The Swiss franc, and then you keep going. And here we go now. British pound underneath the Japanese yen, underneath that Euro FX. This is Euro British pound. This you have pairs as well, but I don't look at that. You can see, you can use that too, as Brazilian, New Zealand dollar, then South African rand, and S&P 500. S&P 500 stock, E-mini S&P 500 stock, E-mini, I don't know, all E-mini, NASDAQ. See all of that? Even if you're trading these indices, yeah, you can take benefit out of it. Australian dollar. See, Aussie dollar, current one is what people are going to do this, because it's important for our Euro Aussie and Pound Aussie, right? You can see here change. So long are added 1,300, and shorts are taken out. Whatever it was, they are like minus 2,200, and longs are long. So that means that people are getting in long side and getting out from the short side. So getting in from the long side means Aussie dollar strength is on the horizon. This is the current report. So what I have done is that, so now I'm going to close this one. So this is the same report right here, not this one. Let's go back to the Aussie dollar. And this is what's happening. Aussie is keep getting strong. But by the way, yesterday, yesterday, Friday, Aussie dollar got weaker because there was some news that IMF warned China about their debt or something. So Aussie got a little jerk. All right, so here, so minus 2,200. So this is what happened the last week. Long added, but little, and then shorts taken out. 2,200. But what happened before that? A report before that, which was August 2nd. So it gives you the figures a week before, right? So let's go on this one. I have already opened 3 pages. Aussie dollar, where it is? Man. Oh, here. Okay. So this one showing mixed number. Okay. So this was short were added 1,300, long added 1,000, almost 200. So it was like, balanced week. But what happened before that? Oh, you're here. Now here you see that Aussie dollar. Here the long is a minus number, minus 4,500. So long were let's say taken out, minus 4, and this is short taken out less. So then that means that the sentiment is more short side. That's because short side were taken out but less. The minus number, but minus, you see, this is a bigger number than this. This is a small number than this. So, or you can see minus more, but the negative side, right? So more shorts were taken out, or the long trades were closed, let's say. And short side was also closed, but less trades were closed. So the weight goes to the towards the short sentiment. Yeah. Okay. So Aussie was short, but then the next report shows Aussie got almost like balanced, right? 1,300, 1,100, and then now shorts are taken out 2,200, but longs are added. So now switch nicely. Before was short sentiment, then become equal, and now this week more towards long. Strength, Aussie dollar strength. We went not too much, but yes, a little bit, right? So shorts were taken out, but the longs are added. So the more sentiments is towards the long side. So we just saw the pound is very weak, and it is the 9,000 added short. So pound is gonna get short. Aussie, if gets any strong, then what will happen to pound Aussie? Same thing that has been happening to it. Okay, it's just keep dropping, right? So every time it goes up. Remember the last webinar? There was a news, and I saw that the pound Aussie was popping to the upside, and I remember I told you that it's good, because it's popping just to give us another short entry, and it did. It did. Okay. So basically, I wanted to show you guys that this is a very important, a very good, positive thing that if you can learn and keep in mind, open on your computers and start studying this one. And what I will do is that for the Forex, the charts and everything else and the setups, we will discuss. I'm going to send out a link for a webinar tomorrow at 4 o'clock again. Okay. No, no, no. You see the effects later on. Later on, you see the effects slowly. Remember, these are not the, um, basically, this is not the positions, in the pairs, right? This is in like individual currencies that who the people are buying Aussie dollar or selling euro or something like that. So when they're doing that, the effects come on the pair later, different pairs, according to the different counter currency. Means Aussie dollar, if we are expecting Aussie dollar to get a little bit strong, then we're gonna see which currency is gonna get is weaker. Remember that, just like in the beginning, we saw pound on the weak side, yen on the strong side, and look what's happening to the pound yen for last couple of weeks. And the same thing in the last couple of weeks. Pound always adding shorts, yen always adding long, and the pair is going down. So similarly, pound, if yen is getting strong, you see USD yen was going down, right? I just showed you. Euro yen was going down. Understand? Not the Aussie yen, because the Aussie is getting strong, so then you have a problem there. Okay. So individual currency, if you can see that, okay, what is the sentiment here? What positions are added, long or short, and then what is going to be their effect? You will, very easy. You can see and judge that what is going to happen to each an individual currency, and then you go whatever the pair you want to trade. For example, about the euro, pound, yen, and USD, and between these four currency you have 20 pairs, right? So then we can easily see that which currency or which pair we're looking for, short or long, rather than just going up and down. You see a short setup take, you should see a long setup take. No, you're gonna get burned that way. Only once you decide the sentiment, then stick to the rule, and the 40-minute will tell you exactly, right? 40-minute, if you have the sentiment already, the pound getting weaker, yen is getting stronger, so you look for short setups, right? Okay, so is it giving us short? Yeah, of course it is short. 40-minute is short. So if 40-minute is short, why we want to go long? For what reason, right? So you save yourself a lot of headache. Always just look for short. And another thing, that with this indicator that I'm giving you, it's from here to here is 2 days. For example, let's see here. See this one here is 8/4/14. and this another one is came in as it's 8-8, 4 days later. And before that, you can hit and run on 20-minute small setups, small charts, or just wait. And when the move starts to the upside, blue candles don't even bother shorting. If 40 minutes only red candles, but here's the 20-minute setup. Here's another one. You see the VIX on the 40 minutes. These are the small entry on 20 minutes. So you can continue hit and run on the short side, and from 20 if you want, and then wait for another, this one, a long one. Like I said, I took this one, but here I closed, but it started dropping, and then even this one was a long short setup on a 20-minute. I didn't take it. I was doing something else. Then it came down all the way, and then it went up, and here was a golden opportunity, which I just showed you that I took it, and all the way down. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. It always. I just showed you. This is what's happening. This is not. I showed you 3 weeks in a row. The report for this one. I don't know. It's, let me see. This one was the date. It's July 26th. So it shows you the previous week, and then this week you see. So it keep in the same direction, especially pound and yen, and that the pairs keep dropping. And then here again, you see here. Uh, the same story, and then this is Australian dollar actually. So all three reports are showing that increase in long and decreasing in short. That currency is getting strong. All right, and then if you if you go and see the pair that giving you the long setup, hallelujah, it's like perfect setup. You have 40-minute setups according to the COT report, and then my analysis on a weekly chart and or a daily chart, which I provide you, before charts, they're also telling you the long side. So that is done. That the pair is gonna go long. So don't worry about the short. You see a setup or whatever Morgan Stanley or Goldman Sachs comes out with the short scenarios. Forget about it. I'm just gonna look for the long. That's it. So once you have a long setup on a 40-minute, you take it or keep doing hit and run from 20-minute as well. Okay. So this is it for today. This is the homework. You guys go ahead and play with these reports and try to understand it and judge it, and then write down. Even you can write down things. For example, take a page and take it from 3 weeks before. How do you get the before? By the way, I didn't show you that, right? So let me quickly go here again. CFTC. So regular reports are right there. When you go down the third box, you can see Chicago Mercantile Exchange long format, and you get it, right? But the week before, how are you gonna get that? You go up and you see here historical viewable. You click that. Then right here. Then August 2, July 26, 19, 12, anything. You want to see July 12 report? You click that. And this one. You see here? You see July 12. All right. So any report, you can go there, historical viewable, and you will find it. Okay. But I would say just look at do the practice on last 3 reports. Okay. Each and every currency, and then write down that, okay, July 12, I forgot about that. Here, this one, July 26, long number, short number. Write down the currency name, Australian dollar, long, short. And then underneath that, date, put the date here. Okay, August 2, long, short. And then August 9, long number, short number. So on one page, you will have clear picture that what is happening with this currency. How many long, short, weekly wise. Do all 4 or 5 currency indexes, and you will have a very good picture. So tomorrow we will discuss that which currency is getting strong, which currency is getting loose, and then according to that we will look at the setups. Okay, it will be a very, very helpful practice for you guys. Okay, so for today, this is it. I'll show you all the setups and everything tomorrow. Basically, everything is the same, but hopefully from next week we're gonna get some volume too. Okay, so when I have to run now. So I'm gonna when I come back, I'll send the recording and I'll send an invitation for tomorrow. Maybe I'll do tomorrow also in the morning time. Okay, maybe 11 or 12 o'clock, so that you'll get ready for the evening, night time, if there is anything to trade. Okay. So bye for now, and hopefully I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Go practice, do some homework on this COT report, man. It's very very good thing.